So yo, we back with another video, man. Yo, we back on Image Connecting. You know what I'm saying, bro? This Image Connecting my career episode 10. Let's get right to it, yo. It's really boys. So we're going against the Toronto Raptors, show. This is our first time going against the team, y'all. So yeah, we're going against Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam, Kyle Lowry, Marcus Gasol, Serge Ibaka, Danny Green, Fred, Jimmy Lin, Norman Powell, OG, Jody Meeks, Moreland, Patrick McCall. Let's jump right into this gameplay, y'all. It's really boy. Yo, but we're on 9-game win streak, yo. We're about to go to 10-game win streak, yo. It's really boy. We're playing against the Raptors on Earl Cool, yo. It's really boy.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Doubles.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season. An encouraging sign for the players and the front office. Here in the early part of the season,
I'm at point guard, Drew Chris is at shooting guard, Press is at small forward, and James is at power forward, and James at center. So let's jump right into it, yo. It's lit, boy. It's lit, y'all. It's lit.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Lonzo Ball knew.
Thanks, David. And the front court matchup, definitely, Clark, one to watch. It could be a battle of wills tonight in this one.
I agree with you there. They both got tremendous skill. But it comes down to the mentality. And I'm interested to see who actually wins the battle of wills, asserts himself the most and most consistent.
Sometimes it is the battle more than just what you got talent-wise. It's what you're thinking upstairs, your focus, and how you approach it.
Yeah, the mentality. And sometimes being physical starts with your mentality.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Kevin, it's nice to see Lowry dish the rock. I mean, I enjoy watching him pass the ball because he's got a nice feel for when to get it to his guys for an open shot.
Drills it from outside.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Pass to Siakam. Ball's not loose.
James.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, I think that was clearly a 4.
It's reverse. It's reverse, boy.
My goodness. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Leonard. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Lowry can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can.
You know, Kevin, I don't think there's any doubt that Lowry is a shoot-first point guard. I mean, a guy who is constantly on the attack and looking to score the ball when he can.
Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Smooth, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And
that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Well, they're scorching right now. I mean, the defense has to be concerned. Nothing they're doing is stopping this run.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Kept alive. Ibaka, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Here's Smooth, now recovering. Shot clock at 5. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Floats one, it's deflected.
The shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now, they honestly deserve to lose.
Oh, yeah, in that last game, this was Trailblazers, Press, that dude jumped and press shot the 3, then he converted the focal play, bro. He converted the focal play.
Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Lowry's got 6 points.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Oh, yo, look at him, bro.
To the wing right side. Inside. Pass to Ibaka. And that one goes long. Lakers leading by 10. Here's lights out. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. The Lakers on D. Siakam.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. And for teams not enjoying a quick start to the season, Clark, how long until they start to push the panic button, making some big moves?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you ever can push the panic button. I think you have to have a sense of what direction you're going, be realistic about who you are and what you have. And that's where good leadership comes in, not just with the team itself, from the coaches to the players, but in your front office, too. I mean, you've got to have some flexibility to adjust to the length of the season and challenges of it, and yet still stay on course with your overall plan.
And the Raptors call time here. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
For 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far. Raptors
trail by 19. Lowry with the ball. He's got 6. Ibaka outside. Back to Lowry. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Lowry's got 9.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Down low.
Oh, yeah, he threw
Looking
rocks.
for Ibaka. He gets it there.
Defense, James.
Rejection by James. Here's lights out. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside, Green. Green draws the double. Lowry finds Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
Yeah, a little mano-mano, back and forth. Guys going at each other, giving this game a little bit of edge and personality. I like it.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Got that one up quick.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically...
Like I said, we had 10:44 in the second quarter, bro.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Pass break. The Lakers. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there at Jay, and it's Smooth in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside, Green. It's Powell on the wing. And the pass to Van Vliet. Outside Gasol. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Smooth passes to LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Gasol kicks to Van Vliet. Off target from three-point range. Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. It's good from long range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam.
They shoot at 48%.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
They shoot at 48%
like the variety,
as a
though.
team,
Nice to
bro.
switch it up.
48%, bro. 48%.
Here's Smooth. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There's a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the win.
The three can go
Trickeration. I like
points.
that, partner. That's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Prez comes in for LeBron. And Lights Out subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Lights Out. Deflects the pass. Lays it up off the glass. Jay's got his second basket of the night.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing.
How many points? Drippers got 11. James got 7. D got 6. Jay got 5. Prez got 3. Jay
To react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean,
Bruh.
it's been carte
You know
blanche.
he can shoot threes
Menu
like that,
for
bro.
them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Passes it to Prez. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Prez has got 6 points.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Lowry is a player who has worked his way to stardom. He says, I still feel like I can be better. I'm never satisfied. My team is good, but I think the best I can be is a champion. There is no other goal in basketball.
Boy, look at Marcus, boy. Look at Marcus, too good, boy.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Oh.
Here's Smooth. 33 points for him. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Smooth's got 36. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Certain guys just make it look effortless. And Clark, I'm sure you would have a nice list of some of the smoother operators, smoothest scorers in the league now.
Yeah, there's only one guy at the top of it for me. I mean, I love a lot of guys, and there are a number of guys that put up big numbers. But when you talk about uniqueness, size, agility, touch, range, KD is where it stops. Yeah. I mean, there's just been nobody quite like him. George Gervin comes to mind because of a similar build, but the Iceman was 6'7", maybe 6'8". KD is pushing 7 feet tall and just a tad more athletic.
No more shots for you, boy.
We've got a more lethal, smoother scorer than him.
Prez from deep three-point land. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Toronto's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Back to Van Vliet. It's all in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Yeah, and from the start, Greg, you could tell they were ready to go. Loved how fearless they were. Confident, aggressive, attack mode. They don't care where the games are played. They're ready to get it done.
Here's Smooth. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Prez. And another three for the Lakers.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Floats one up. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 15 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Smooth passes to James. Knocks it loose. To the inside. Van Vliet.
So it
looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Ball's checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotation. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. You know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They gotta do better.
Shooting 51% as a team, bro. 51% as a team, bro.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down. Now, this game has been all him, and he's been a force.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups.
Hold on, how many steals I got? How many steals I got? I got 5. I need 5 more, then I would get 7 triple doubles.
Courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka and it's Siakam in at the 4. Here's Smooth. Again, the Lakers.
I'll tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
And Siakam has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Smooth, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Leonard draws the double, kicks it to Lowry. The shot from the low post is good. Lowry's got 14.
Kevin, that's a nice display of patience inside from Lowry. Didn't rush his shot, takes his time, and really does a nice job sinking these high percentage looks. That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much-needed run, too, Greg. I mean, they've turned it up a notch. Really taking over now.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Tomahawk, bro, too good. The Tomahawk, bro, Tomahawk,
To pull away.
Tomahawk,
Really effective play calling halfway through this.
Well, you know, you got to give them credit. I mean, they flipped the switch, and they're not looking back now.
Tipped away. Shot from 16. Again, what an avalanche.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just
the left hand, boy. The left hand, LeBron James.
I can't believe he has matched
too good.
10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Here's Smooth. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Smooth's got 55.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop the...
How many steals I got, bro? I got 8. I need 2 more than
3 runs to the rim.
Outside for Lowry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Ibaka.
And somebody throw some cold water on Lowry. The man is on fire. He has taken this game over, and it doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down. And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Nice shot by James.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pulls it from 20. No good off the front iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
I got 7 triple doubles.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
I could have got that, bro.
And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Raptors. Now he's checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Kyle Lowry. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal.
Now Leonard. He's got 7.
Defense,
the
James.
by James.
Defense.
Here's Jay. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
From deep, James, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for them. Almost looks too easy for them, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
VanVleet looking around. Here's Siakam. James covering. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy. Athletic enough to get things done on the court. Was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit.
It's too far. It's too far.
Look at that
shot. Oh. Bro, what? Oh my God. It actually went in, bro. It actually went in. Jay, you made that shot, bro. Oh my God. Look at that shot. How did they go in? Oh my God, bro. Half court, baby.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field here in the third.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it's
actually made
the defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's VanVleet. He's got 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
No good, unable to end this run.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Smooth. And
it's reverse.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Van Vliet's got 18 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And he's good on the three ball.
Well, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
To the middle.
Hold on, yo.
That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
I think that was a lucky half-court shot that Jay made. I think that was lucky too. I think.
Pass to Leonard.
Yeah,
it's stolen by Prez. Here's Smooth, and yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the Raptors with the ball, and so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk
like
about a brain cramp.
Yeah,
completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from.
Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Los Angeles, you know, Clark fans want to see strong players. It's been a hot topic around the league. The league is.
Hold on, yo. G's got 17, bro. Jay got 16. Prez got 16. And James got 14. And Jeepers got 13.
Added rules, in fact, that now prohibit resting guys on certain nights.
I think that's important, that players have a real understanding of their responsibility. I understand trying to balance the rest versus the wear and tear of the course of. That's another reason I propose a shorter season. I don't think you'd end up with this kind of controversy or debate. But I thought the league was right in requiring, I mean, your responsibility is to play all the games you're available to play in unless you're injured. And I think it's important that guys take that responsibility seriously. And it's a responsibility they have to themselves, to the team, the organization, and the fans.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the four. Ingram is out there with Smooth.
He really goes.
And it's James in at the center.
I got him. I got him too.
That's the Laker 5. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game. 72 points.
He's been simply great, sensational throughout this one.
I got 7 triple-doubles.
To the paint, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
At times in his career, Ibaka has looked out of control, forced to finish through defenders. That time keeps his poise and reaps the benefits.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jay's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Prez comes in for LeBron. And lights out subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Smooth. Count that one. And with Ibaka at one point would average almost 4 blocks a game.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard for any player to maintain a pace that high at this stage. Ibaka's done well to adjust, I think, his capabilities and make sure he can still have an impact on defense. The block numbers won't ever be as gaudy as they once were, but he is still causing problems.
About to break your ankles.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Smooth. And another 3.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
That's how it learns.
Over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. He kicks to Moreland. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Fast break. The Lakers. Plenty of space.
Yes.
Another one for the Lakers.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Here's Moreland. James covering. Moreland dishes to Ibaka. Again, Toronto.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Here's Smooth. Lowry covering.
Hold on, man. Let's reset this.
Clark fast break fundamentals. Center the ball. Run two wings on each side. Have another guy set up from outside. Last guy trailing. We don't see that much convention.
No, we don't, Kevin. And I'm chuckling because I know it grinds the gears of a lot of basketball purists, mine included. I really don't like to see guys fan out to the three when the layup is readily available. It's part and parcel of how it's played now, but I think there's a balance. I think you should still be running for layups and use the three in transition, maybe in a delayed fashion versus the primary break fashion.
See a lot of turnovers, too. A lot of missed opportunities on the break these days.
Yeah, great point, Kevin. You're right. Guys trying to get that ball out to the three instead of taking the easy layup opportunity. Agree with you 100% there.
Got a piece of it. That's going to be over back. Not watching for the line that time.
And they're just playing.
I guess they're doing a 7-2-5 in the fourth quarter, bro.
Here's Lowry. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Leonard. Green finds Lowry. Now here is Ibaka. Clark, when you were playing to complement your inside game, you had that wonderful mid-range jumper, but more and more players are going away from it.
I think it's all driven by analytics, Kevin. I mean, everything is about the three-point shot, efficiency of your possessions, go for three when you can or get it to the rim. And that makes sense from a mathematical standpoint. From a game standpoint, though, if a quality shot is a mid-range shot for a good shooter, I think you should take them all the time. I mean, that would just be my posture. So I differ with the analytics. I understand what they say. But if I was coaching, guys get a good mid-range jumper from a quality shooter, we're shooting it every time.
It's stolen. And here comes the break. Moving it up. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's my fourth foul, bro.
It's intercepted.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket.
360, boy. 360, boy. Too good, boy. 360, boy, yeah.
Pull off that 360.
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable.
Spinorama, huh? That's not a bad nickname. You might have something there, Greg. Maybe.
No.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Mark, an interesting aspect of the one-and-done controversy.
How did I miss? That was too far.
Increasingly, these guys are being asked to take on a big role in the NBA right away.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'm all for guys that have the unique ability and opportunity to play pro basketball out of high school or after 1 or 2 years of college. I would love to see college kids hang around for 2 or 3 years, but that's not realistic for the supremely gifted. But it does put pressure on your teams if you're expecting these young guys to come in and impact winning right away. It takes a little time, most cases, for even really highly talented players to become
how many, bro? How many?
Winning NBA players.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total.
He was 7 shots, bro, and he was... Whoa. bro.
Unloads. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And, you know, he's been their go-to guy. Smart at knowing what shots to take, when to take them. Plays with really perfect pace.
And the Lakers have possession.
Throwing it low to my boy James. Throwing it low to my boy Drew James.
Floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And that one drops for him. And Greg, with Lowry, it isn't like he's quiet on the stat sheet either.
No, he is a bulldog. I mean, he scores it, the playmaking. He's just complete in terms of a backcourt player. Rebounds as well as anybody for his position, and got good hands on defense. It just gives you a little bit of everything at that point guard position.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul.
That's my fifth foul.
That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jay comes in for JaVale McGee. And lights out subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's another bucket. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Lynn kicks to Gasol.
Bro.
Back to Lynn. They get the rebound. And blocked. That one goes.
Who blocked the drip hits? James blocked the good defense. James.
Careening off the glass. Here's Smooth. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
The pass to Gasol. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James is there in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The shot by Powell, no good. Powell's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. James with the bucket.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Toronto shooting at a decent 44% clip here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Smooth. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And you know, with Lynn, you get a little bit of everything. An underrated distributor.
He pushed him out the way.
His teammates in their spot.
And they're able to recover. And he makes that one. Jay's got 21.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Gasol passes to Lynn. Trying his luck deep. That time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important, and again, another assist.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Fires the three, and another assist for him.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good look.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game. Outside, Lynn passes it to Gasol.
No.
From beyond the arc, he can't hit that time.
No.
They're making this a runaway.
No, bro.
The only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And another assist for him.
Fantastic court vision gets him yet another assist.
And that last pass pushing him to second for the most assists in a game. He's been doing it all for him. James against Len. Foul.
Bro, no. Alright, I thought I was about to get stood up because I want the last shot. I want the last
really
shot.
Stronger than he appears.
So,
incredible strength on display there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
All right, bro. 2:37.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
It's the final score, y'all.
Here's Smooth. From deep
2:37
range.
2:07 is the final score, y'all. 2:37 to 107 is the final score, y'all. All right, let me check these stats. Like always, bro. I had 101 points, 1 board, 31 assists, 14 steals, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers. I got 7 triple doubles. I missed 2 shots. I had 11 3-pointers. I missed 1. I'm gonna say D 3-pointer. I had 18 dunks. James had 26. He got a double. And Jay had 14. And Press had 21. Drew Pierce had 20. LeBron had 14. Yo, but we back on this 2K19. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's been a long time, but I'ma stay on 2K19 until I'ma stay on 2K19. Like when I'm done with 2K19, I'm going back to 2K20. So yeah, Kyle Kuzma had 12. Brandon had 10. So yeah, LeBron had 14. So yeah, y'all. I had 18 dunks. James had 1 dunk. Press had 1 dunk. LeBron had 1 dunk. Brandon Kuzma had 1 dunk. Brandon had 2 dunks. JaVale McGee had 2 dunks. So yeah, bro, Kyle Lowry, bro, he had 24 points. He missed 8 shots. Marcus Gasol had 22. Serge Ibaka had 20. Fred had 20. So yeah.
Taking care of business here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we...
Put on LeBron shot a high 67%, and Kuzma shot a high 83% from the field. Brandon shot a high 83% from the field too. So yeah.
share the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.
Big 14. Oh my God. Hey, hold up. Take on my.
Alright, next game gonna use the Minnesota Timberwolves again, y'all. This is gonna be our second time gonna use the senior, so yeah. This is gonna be our second time, so yeah. Alright, y'all. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel by turning that post notification bell so you never miss a look. Go follow me on Facebook at 20112593 and sub to my second channel. Until we peace, I love y'all. I will see you guys in my next video. It's me, y'all.